Holy shit. What's up, guys? I'm back once again with another exciting Black Ops Cold War video, and I'm just now finally getting the chance to do a bit of a playthrough video on the new map Firebase Z. So I don't know, like, this is definitely the better map. Like, so far this is definitely the better map between this and Die Machine. But at the same time, I'm still kind of used to Die Machine because, you've played it so many times that you basically have it memorized and you still go back and play it. Or you just absolutely fucking hate Die Machine. Now that Firebase Z is out, you never want to play it again. Which I know a couple people that are like that. Especially if you saw my videos on the Easter eggs that I did back to back. I think it was last week, where a friend of mine and I decided to do the Easter eggs on both maps. And on the second one we did the Die Machine Easter egg, and at the end of the video, if you heard correctly, he was going on about how he was never playing this map again. And when I uploaded the video and I showed it to my friends, he was like, "Good morning, fuck Die Machine, I'm never fucking playing that again." And I just laughed my ass off. Because, I love Die Machine. But at the same time, I don't blame him. Because that was like our third or fourth attempt at trying to unlock the Easter egg for Die Machine. So, can't necessarily blame him for dreading it after all that. Because it was not easy to, unlock it at all. So, if we ever decide to share any memories of Die Machine, that's probably the only thing I can go back to, because there's no fucking way I'm getting him to play it again. But hey, that's his choice, and I absolutely respect that. But, clearly I believe that Firebase is the superior of the two with what we have right now, and it's not even, Season 1's not even over yet. But I think Season 1 ends a week from today. I believe on the 25th or the 26th, one of those. But yeah, Season 2 is gonna start soon. I'm really stoked about that. But other than that, how have you guys been? Personally, I'm doing fucking terrible. Like, I've just had so much going on lately that I can't even put it into words. There's just so much going on that I'm just barely hanging on by a thread. So I've got that going for me, and the only way I can escape from any of this is just playing video games, watching TV. Even though I don't even watch TV that much now, because I'm just honestly at a standstill with my watch list. I don't really watch that much TV now. I'm just so fucking bored. I don't even pay attention to what I'm watching. Just let it play in the background while I'm dozing off or playing on my phone. It's been rough. I haven't been feeling all that great lately. Been waking up with constant headaches. My appetite grows slimmer and slimmer every day. I mean, I haven't been showing any symptoms of COVID, so that's a relief. Like, I can still taste. I can still walk just fine. I mean, I have standard mobility. It's just, mentally I'm being held back by my mental state. I mean, that's what it means to be mentally held back. So it has been easy, and I'm trying so hard to hang on, and it gets harder and harder every single day. And I hate putting it like that, but that's just how it feels. So, to kind of distract myself from the issues that I'm facing, I just think it'd be best if we just, put that to the side for now and just talk about the experiences I've had with this game mid-season. Season 1 revamped, I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure, but it's been great. I've been having a lot of fun playing this solo, playing this with my friends. I do try to, bring other people in on the videos that I upload. But I just feel like we don't capture like those perfect moments, or we don't make it far enough, or we just fail in the end. And there's not really much to showcase. And it's not to, no disrespect to people that I play with. It's just really hard to, come by those like, gold tier moments. But yeah, I like this map a lot. There's so much space for you to train zombies in. I mean, turning on the power is a little complicated, but I wouldn't go as far as to say that it's anything like in Black Ops 3, where if you played like Dryzen Dock or Gord Covey, and it is nowhere near that complicated, but they're still fun. Like Dryzen Dock and Gord Covey, I play those pretty regularly, just mainly so I can, stock up on liquid diviniums in Black Ops 3. Well, that's about it. Cause, I got like 2 sets of gobblegums that I use pretty regularly when I play co-op. And I kind of feel like it does make the game easier, like with the crafting table, the armor and ammo upgrade features in Cold War, but it's nothing like that, because a lot of the features that they replaced in Cold War are being made up with the features that I just mentioned. Like some people actually like the fact that you can upgrade your damage tier on the weapons, and then some people just absolutely miss double tap, which was like, I guess, the old school version of damage tier upgrades. I mean, personally, I didn't use double tap that much, but I did kind of notice the difference it makes in Black Ops 3. So I can kind of understand people's frustration with wanting double tap back. And if we do get double tap back, which I think there was a leak that confirmed so, I could be wrong though, so don't hold me to it. Great, sweet. Let's fucking do it, man. I'm ready to see what fucking wonders we can make with damage tier upgrades and what was it? Double tap. Could you imagine like equipping a legendary tier gun and then getting double tap? Like, you wouldn't even need a pack-a-punch for probably what, the first 20-25 rounds? Perhaps. There's no telling. I mean, I understand people's frustration, not wanting to give into this new system of upgrading, but I like it. I feel like Treyarch decided to bring in some variety with the idea of upgrading damage tiers, upgrading your armor, and crafting like syringes, Simtexes. Yeah, I think it's pretty innovative. And I'm always down to try new stuff. I'm kind of like, 2 sides of the same coin. Like when it comes to Black Ops Zombies, I am pretty, I guess, traditional. Like I love the whole, 3 hits you're down. Juggernog helps. I'm very old school when it comes to that, but I've also gotten very, very well adjusted to how it functions in Cold War. Like, you remember, you could get 3 quick revives when you played solo, and then the machine would disappear in the first 3 games. Now, you start off with a self-revive, and you have to collect salvage to craft another self-revive. And like, I used to think that, quick revive was kind of useless on solo, but then I realized that, it helps you, regenerate faster and whatnot, which I'm kind of grateful for, because it's almost a great substitute for, not using, what are they called? Oh yeah, the stim shots. Like, even when you do have quick revive, sometimes the stim shots can still save you a lot faster than quick revive can. Like, I remember when we were trying to do the Dime Machine Easter egg, Josh was telling me about how I needed to like craft some stem shots, or just bring some monkeys, because it was gonna get fucking crowded. And I believed it, because it got super fucking crowded when we were doing the Die Machine Easter egg. Oh yeah, this part right here. I fucking hate fighting the Horda. Like, you could have every single score streak in the book when you play solo. That damn thing won't die. Like, when I was playing with a couple of buddies and the objective round was coming up, we had to get him to... We asked one of the members to, get an LMG, because apparently this thing's fucking immune to the Ray K. So that's fucking bullshit, because it's a wonder weapon. How can that thing be immune to a wonder weapon? It's such bullshit. I hate how they set that up. Like, yeah, the Ray K is fucking great. Then you go and fight the Horda and it's fuck you and your wonder weapon. Like, you see this right here, right? He's literally taking the generator from me. And, if you've done this, if you failed it before, it's so fucking hard to turn the power back on when you get past round 30. It's bullshit. You see this shit? Like, he takes the generator from you. And, you also have to think about how this affects you in the long run, because it takes away from pack-a-punching, which is fucking bullshit. Like, truthfully, if you do play this solo and you do come across this situation, I think the best thing to do is to max out on monkeys, go and turn it on, throw a monkey, throw both of them, not at the same time or in rapid succession, but like when you kill them all with both monkeys, you should be able to get the power back on, no problem, because that charge is already like high up there, and then you don't have to do very much else afterwards to get it back on. So it's a pain in the ass when you don't know what to do at first, but then afterwards, once you get it down, once you get it down and you try it, you practice it more often, it's a piece of cake. Good stuff. So I did do the Firebase Z Easter egg, but honestly, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, when I captured the Easter egg videos, I just came along for the ride. Josh kind of did all the heavy lifting. I was just along for the ride because he needed someone to protect him, and I was trying to level up my street sweeper. But then I was like, nah, you know what? It's probably better if I bring the Howler, because no disrespect to the street sweeper, but it's definitely not recommended if you're trying to do the Easter eggs in either of the maps. Especially if you bring a Howler, you max it out, pack-a-punch it, everything. And it helps a lot, But yeah, I uploaded a Firebase Z video last week, and now I'm uploading another one. Well, because, my intention with this one is to kind of chill with you guys, talk a little bit, as opposed to, chat audio in the game and trying to do the Easter egg, which, I don't have a problem with it, because, if you guys are okay with it, so am I. So, but the coolest thing about this map is that there's so many different ways you can get the Ray K. Like, if you've done the the secret room Easter egg in Firebase, like 9 times out of 10 you're gonna get the Ray K from the prize box, kind of like in the coffin dance for Die Machine. But except, when you play co-op and you do the coffin dance, you end up in fucking purgatory if you do it during a dog round. And that's another thing. Like, if you follow me on Twitter, you've probably seen that when I played co-op and one of my teammates decided to do the coffin dance, for whatever fucking reason, I always end up in purgatory, because we do it right before we turn the power on. And if you're familiar with the sequence by now, in Die Machine, when you turn the power on, It's always the dogs that follow afterwards. So doing the confidence right after you turn it on, I would not suggest that. If you're playing co-op, that is. Because one of you is going to come back, the other of you is going to end up in purgatory. I don't know what exactly it's called. I'm not sure if it's an Easter egg or a glitch. But it's happened to me so many fucking times whenever I would play it in co-op. So, fuck that. Never want to do it again. But in this secret room Easter egg, you know, you go up the stairs right above Ravenel's office, you shoot the bunny, and it takes you to like this weird room that's like pitch black. You're in like a forest, and you have to look for these like glowing bunnies, glowing bunny dolls, and you have to shoot them to get the prize box. And it gives you a lot of salvage, maybe some monkeys. And if you open it at legendary tier, it should give you a legendary tier gun, which a high chance. That's, you know, first way to get the Ray K right off the bat. Another way, of course, is the mystery box. So, two of you could have the Ray K, the other would just... Actually, both of you could have the Ray K if it works out with the box. And of course, you can also build the gun, which I haven't looked it up because I'd rather just get it out the box or in the dark room, the secret room. But it's a great weapon. I feel like it's, you know, your AK and the ray gun coming together, which makes sense as to why they wouldn't, you know, bring the ray gun into Firebase. I mean, it's a decent substitute, but it's the traditional part in me that just really wishes they brought the ray gun for this map. So, you know, I'm a little bummed about that, but I can't complain because it's a nice substitute. I like it. I would probably use it over and over again, which I have, because I always go for it whenever I play, you know, co-op or solo. Like, that's always my aim. So yeah, you know, Firebase Z is a 9 out of 10 top tier map. I would like, even if they do come out with more maps, I'm definitely gonna go back and play it, because I still go back and play D Machine, and I like it. I love it. It's fun. It's quality. Highly recommend if you're still trying to hop on Cold War. And hey, please get at me, because I'm always looking for people to play with. So, oh my gosh, I'm I'm actually running out of things to talk about, because, you know, my life's just at a standstill. It's been this way for a while, and when you're in solitude all the time, it just kind of becomes difficult, increasingly difficult, to find things to talk about, and I can't stand it. I want to go mad and just put my head through a wall. Lord knows I can't do that, because, you know, walls aren't very cheap to replace. Put a hole in the wall, and that's on you, coming out of your pocket. So, you know, Cold War is the first game in 5 years that I've played pretty regularly. The first Call of Duty in 5 years that I've played pretty regularly. Like, I did kind of play Black Ops 3 a little bit, but that's it. Because Black Ops 3 was the last time that I had PlayStation Plus. So I went all of those years without Plus. Didn't play online, didn't buy discounted games. Didn't even have, like, I guess, anything from the Plus collection, because I wasn't even aware of a Plus collection at the time. So my head has just been kind of empty, I guess, between Black Ops 3 and Black Ops Cold War. And I still go back and play Black Ops 3. You know, every now and then I'll pull up Shadows of Evil just to get that nostalgic feel of when this game had first released. But it's a lot different than I remember. I think it's because of the Zombie Chronicles add-on. Because I don't know if it's just me, but does anyone remember going back and playing, going back and like playing fucking Shadows of Evil for the first time, or like just when Black Ops 3 had first came out. Does anyone remember when Richtofen was the ghost voice anytime you picked up a power up? Like, am I having a Mandela effect, or do people actually remember this? I need answers, because it's not he's not the ghost voice in Shadows of Evil anymore. They went back to the original ghost voice from the first game. It might just be because of the Zombie Chronicles add-on, but I'm pretty sure when this game first released, he was the ghost voice. Because honestly, you know, the only time he played as the Aether group in the previous game was when Origins dropped, and I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really like Origins. I didn't play it when it first came out. I only played it when it was dropped with Chronicles. I didn't like it. It's way too claustrophobic. It's a nice, you know, like, nostalgic feel, but I'm just not big on it. So, you know, just Origins, neat concept. It's just not for me. And I don't know, like, for whatever reason, I kind of felt like Black Ops 3 was trying to let go of the Aether saga. And honestly, I just wasn't prepared for that. I was not ready to let go of the Aether squad. And that's what it felt like at first, but that would also be a dumb assumption, because I at the time had no idea about the Giant being a pre-order bonus. So I was like, hey, you could play as them again. I was glad. But all it was just a reimagining of Deriz, which I've done a video on. It's so fucking dark. I can't see anything. I feel like I'm in a Zack Snyder film every time I play it. But it brings back memories. So it's probably the only thing I have going for me right now in regards to it. But I was really happy that that wasn't the last time you were gonna hear anything from the Aether squad. Because everybody fucking loves the Aether squad. Like, how can you not enjoy the commentary that they had each time they killed a zombie, or each time they killed a dog, a hellhound? I mean, not just any regular dog, but or a fucking Panzer Soldat or a Mangler. Like, how could you not go crazy over that? And even if the Giant was part of the I guess the storyline that Black Ops 3 was trying to bring, it didn't really bring much else to the table in regards to the spin that Black Ops 3 had on zombies, which the complexity was unreal. But I felt like they tossed us a bone for the sake of simplicity on the Giant. I mean, Der Eisendrache wasn't that complex if you're just going for the Pack-a-Punch, because, you know, I still don't know how to get the Wrath of the Ancients bow and arrow. Yeah, I still don't know how to get Wrath of the Ancients, and I still can't get or even keep the power on in fucking Zetsubo no Shima. I absolutely hate that map. I never want to fucking replay that map. Gold Crovy, I'm always like 2/3 of the way when I'm getting the power on, and I always fail, because it's literally impossible, you know, to stay on task and do it. I fucking hate it. Like, I'll be on such a roll trying to get the power on, trying to get the Pack-a-Punch running. I don't even know where the fucking pack is, because I can never reach it in time. And it's so fucking complex. Like, you have to wait to kill a zombie for them to drop the coding supply, so that they can send out the generators. You go collect the parts and just get everything together. It's fucking bullshit. I hate it. I'm so sick of that damn process. I don't even want to play Lord Crovey. But it's a great map. I like it. Apart from the Valkyrie drones, because they're so fucking unnecessarily excessive. But I'll go back and play them eventually. And I'm just not sure when. Or if I even decide to do like walkthrough videos of any of the Black Ops 3 maps. Maybe Drak, because that would probably be the easiest one I can get a higher round attempt on compared to the other maps. So only time will tell, and I feel like time's not going to tell it very well, because no matter how many times I look at the tutorials to unlock everything, even if I get that secret reward where it's like there's no perk limit, yeah, right, like I could fucking ever. But I'll try. I'm gonna keep trying, even if all I do is get liquid diviniums out of it. But Firebase Z, great fucking map. I absolutely love it. I'm always on the lookout to play zombies with. I'm always on the lookout for people to play zombies with. So, you know, please reach out if you want to play. If you want to get in on the fun, get in on the little bit of fame that you're gonna get from this. Because, you know, I know my videos aren't gonna take off. But at the same time, I upload them anyway. Because I like doing this. I like sharing my thoughts with the few people that actually watch. So, I appreciate you if you've stuck with me in watching this. Because it's not often I have that kind of support in my life. But, yeah, you know, I'm ready for season 2. Apparently it's supposed to be more zombies focused, which will be very interesting, because it's not very often that, you know, it's not very often that Treyarch actually puts more focus in zombies. Actually, you know what, that's a lie. Because if that were the case, they wouldn't have put out Zombie Chronicles for Black Ops 3. Which I'm grateful they did. Because I'm sure that made a lot of old school fans happy. I mean, Black Ops 3 is still technically old school. But, you know, it was new at the time. And then you already had 6 maps at the end of the season pass. And then Zombie Chronicles comes out, which is like 8 more remastered maps. So it's like, fuck yeah, I have so much to choose from. And even then, it still feels like you're bored. That's why I got the season pass. Because I got, you know, Zombie Chronicles edition, like, right after it came out. So, well, yeah, no. I got, you know, Zombie Chronicles, like, right before I got the season pass. So I was like, yeah, I'm revisiting the old maps. And then I go back, get the season pass, and play the newer ones. I'm still a fan. Not as big of a fan as I'd like to be. But it'll suffice. We'll just put it at that. But yeah, you know, it's been nice doing these videos with you. I make it sound like I'm not gonna do them anymore. No, nonsense. I'm gonna be uploading more. Just bear with me. So this is bullshit right here, because I had like 1 or 2 zombies left, and I'm in the last 5 seconds of the exfil. I turn around, and guess what? I fucking failed. I hate when this happens. But that's all I got. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, because I'm going to be uploading more often. See you guys later.